The red button. Did you tell me you're on camera?
Shut up. Cut. TOEFL! So good to see you. Hey girl, I didn't forget about TOEFL. This video is my first one in a while about the TOEFL and specifically the listening section. This video is part 1 of 2. We'll talk first about what to expect for this section with an example. In part 2, we'll go over some tips for note-taking and listening. Okay, so here's what to expect. Number 1, the time for this section is 60 to 90 minutes. They could give you extra passages, which means more time. Number 2, for this reason, there could be from 34 to 51 questions to answer. Number 3, what are the topics? The topics are centered around university life. So you will have some academic lectures and some informal conversations. The lectures are focused around all subjects: science, math, literature, even art. The conversations are things you would hear between students and students, students and teachers, students and faculty, or people who work at the university. Number 4, you can only listen to each audio one time. So, focus. Number 5, you have paper for notes. So you can, and should, take notes while you listen to the passages. You can use these notes later when you're answering the questions. We'll talk more about note-taking strategies in part 2. Number 6, after you hear the passage, you'll see the questions one at a time. You answer a question and then click next to the next question, and so on and so forth. And finally, the TOEFL has only multiple choice questions for the listening section. This test has used the same listening format forever. They give you audios from 3 to 5 minutes with the questions after. But this is a good thing because most videos or articles or books you study for the listening section are still great to use because the section hardly ever changes. Now that you know what to expect, let's listen to an example. This is a conversation between a student and a faculty member. Our example in this video is a conversation, and these are usually easier passages. In part 2, most of our examples will come from the lectures because those are a little bit harder, and that means you'll need to study them and prepare for them more. Ready? Alright, listen carefully.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. I'm looking for an application for the Academic Scholarship Program. Is that something I can pick up here?
Yes, this is the right place. Applications for the Academic Scholarship Program are right here. Let me get one for you. Here you go.
Thank you. Also, is there anything I need to know to complete the application? Or is it self-explanatory?
It's pretty self-explanatory, but let me tell you a few things just to be sure. Okay, the first really important thing is the due date. The application is due on March 1st, by the end of the business day on March 1st.
That's really soon.
It is, and the date is absolute. No applications will be accepted after March 1st.
I'll have to hurry to get it done.
You will.
Anything else?
Yes. Make sure you fill the application out completely. Every single question must be answered. If you omit any questions, your application won't be considered.
But some of these questions don't seem to apply to me.
Which questions?
Well, look. Question number 20 asks about my high school ranking.
Why doesn't that apply to you?
Well, the high school I attended didn't receive rankings. I went to high school outside of the United States, and my high school didn't give out rankings.
Well, for that question, just give the explanation you gave me. Just be sure not to omit any questions. If you think a question doesn't pertain to you, then write an explanation why.
Okay, I can do that. Anything else you can tell me?
Well, there are the essays. You know you have to write 2 essays to accompany the application.
Wow, that's a lot of work. I assume the essay questions are included somewhere in the application?
Yes, on page 8 of the application. Do you see them? At the bottom of the page?
Yes, I see them. There are 4 questions there. I thought you said I needed to write 2 essays. Oh, I see. It says to choose 2 of the 4 essay questions to answer. Now, is that all I need to do? I hope that's everything.
Well, not quite.
Oh no, what else?
There are the letters of reference.
Letters of reference? Do I have to write these?
No, you don't write these yourself. You need 3 people to write the letters of reference for you.
Do the letters of reference need to be written by professors, or can they be written by anybody?
2 of the 3 letters of reference need to be written by professors. You're applying for an academic scholarship after all.
So I need 2 letters of reference from professors and 1 from someone else?
Yes.
Can the 3rd letter of reference be written by a student?
No, the 3rd letter can't be written by a student.
How about my advisor? Would that be okay?
That would be great.
And do I need all of this by March 1st, even the letters of reference?
All of it, if you want to be considered for the academic scholarship program.
Finished! So there's our example for a university conversation listening. A conversation between a student and an office worker. After this, you would get a few multiple choice questions, around 5, such as, why does the student ask about the question on high school ranking? Now, if you'd like to hear more examples of audios, check the description for some links. I've included some sites that also have questions to go along with the audios for extra practice. So now we know what to expect for the TOEFL listening section. Check back for part 2, where I give you tips on the art of note-taking for the TOEFL. Alright, peace out, love, cupcakes, see you soon.